You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Ball with the bucket. And these teams both on their way up. Chris, some of the best young talent in the NBA on the court before our eyes tonight.
You're right about that, Kevin. And I love seeing great young players develop their game. There's a lot of room to grow for these young teams and players.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
DeRozan against Hunter. Shoots from the elbow. And no good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Williams against Collins. Here's Young driving to the basket. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14, and that one good.
And I love how aggressive Young is. Consistent at looking for his shot, and at times using that mid-range to be effective.
Now, here's Ball. Outside, Levine. Back to Ball. Outside, DeRozan. That three off the mark.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Outside, DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. And it's Ball in the corner over Young. And the Bulls with another miss. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Young left side, stolen by Ball. Knocks it loose. Levine with it, out guarded by Bogdanovich. Pass to DeRozan. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
For three, Levine. Atlanta with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Young with the ball. Inside, stolen by Ball. In transition, here come the Bulls. DeRozan leading the charge. It's deflected. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Young in the corner. It's Young on the wing. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Levine. No points in the game yet for him. Jones finds Levine. Outside DeRozan to end the cold streak. The three.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
The Hawks leading by 3. And here's Young. And there's the try. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry them offensive load.
Now here's Levine. Feeds to Vucevic. And Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
Clock at 2. Kept alive. Vucevic And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Clint Capella. Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Levine. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. He's solid at realizing that if he has left someone open.
And Ball gets double teamed. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Young against Ball. 4 seconds left. And it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 8 points.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Young is double. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Again, the Hawks score.
Touch the timing. Bogdanovich loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
Ball, the pass to Jones. Back to Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Now the pass to Levine. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks leading by 5. Bogdanovich wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Remember, he didn't join the NBA until he was 25. But Bogdanovich has such a strong reputation as a long-range shooter.
Back to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Hunter grabs the miss for Atlanta. They've got a nice 3 of 3 to start this up. To the paint. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Ball with it, and Young picks him up defensively. DeRozan passes the ball. And here's Vucevic. Passes it to Jones. 6 to shoot. Back to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. And the Bulls with another miss. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Young looking it over. To the inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
DeRozan finds Levine, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you played?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, there's guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boy, shout out to my man, Peja Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin. What up, Mully? John Stockton. Just a lot of great talent.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Halt the run.
2 minutes.
And the rejection by Jang. And he recovers it. Another shot. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Pass to Vucevic. Over Reddish. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And finished off by Jang.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
There's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Oh, Zach Levine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. How about another?
Williams kicks to Gallinari. There's the lob to the hoop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And they double up DeRozan. Ball with a wide open look. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And Zoe is feeling it. No question. He only takes these kind of shots, please, in the zone.
Outside Williams. And he drops it in from the low post.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere.
And so it's Atlanta out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Hawks? And that's a...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Derek Jones. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Ball surveying the defense. There's the dish to Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. 20 feet out. Atlanta with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
So the wing on the left. Back to Young. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Capella kicks to Young. And here's Collins from outside. Ball with the rebound. Capella dishes to Collins. Here's Young. Here's Capella. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. And there's Collins on the assist from Capella.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside, Levine. Fires for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 8 points.
He's so tough to cover because of his athleticism and shooting skills. What an answer from Levine.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And Young kicks to Hunter. Launches it. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. 7 points in the game.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Vucevic. Over Okongwu. Outside Levine. 5 on the clock. Jones finds Levine. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Ball. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Ball dishes to Jones. Back to Ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
A work in progress, but the ball needs to keep developing his three-pointer and open things up a little.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
And a deep three from Young. Again, Young missing.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him, mostly miss.
Young with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Levine. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Here he goes. The pass to Jones. Outside, Ball. Clock at 6. Levine wide open. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 19. It's Young on the wing. Inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, Vucevic in position.
Look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. Passes to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Levine puts up a deep three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the left wing. Reddish the pass to Williams. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Okongwu slams it in.
And slick pass by Williams off the pick and roll, breaking up the D and just creating for his teammate.
Pass to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Back to Levine. DeRozan scanning the floor. Outside Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Reddish the pass to Gallinari. Hawks passing it around. To the middle. Here's Herter. The kick out to Williams. And Levine comes to help. Pass to Herter. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's DeRozan. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Gallinari.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Now, ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Young with the ball. The pass to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Hunter. Pass to Young. Levine against Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. The feed to Collins. Here's Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And that's 13 points for John Collins. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. DeRozan with it. Guarded by Hunter. Ball dishes to DeRozan. Fires the 3. And Levine launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Young against Levine. Young outside. Over Levine. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the left side wing. From deep, Collins. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Jones seals it in.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. Shoots over DeRozan. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bogdanovich. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And a deep three from Young. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Hawks lead by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Trae Young.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Pass to Collins. Capella kicks to Young. Capella, the pass to Collins. And the 3 off target. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Ball against Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Tatum passes to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Pass to Smart. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Brown can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Boston on offense. Now here's Schroeder. Up top, Horford. Guarded by Capella. Back to Schroeder. Outside Tatum. To the inside. That's good from Schroeder on the assist from Tatum.
He has a wiry frame, but he's stronger than he looks. Schroeder, unafraid of contact, able to complete the play.
Here's Young. Hauled in by Brown.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Atlanta with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Goes back up. The kick out to Young. Fires from the wing, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
On the offensive end, Trae Young makes a huge impact. He can carry a team.
Schroeder with it. Horford outside. Pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Schroeder passes to Horford. To the middle. And Horford powers it home.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Bogdanovich. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Pass to Smart. Horford finds Schroeder. Tatum with it to the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
And Horford powers it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Bogdanovich against Smart. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Brown. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Horford with a steal. Pass to Tatum. Going inside. Over to the wing. Shoots over Collins. Tatum can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And it's Capella with the jam.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Pass to Schroeder. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young with it. Now Horford defending. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum with it. Kick out to Brown. Down low. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Collins. Tatum with another miss.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Here's Hunter. For 3, Collins sinks it from distance.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 3-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They lead by 5. If you're you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Horford passes to Brown. Smart outside, 6 to shoot. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
Inside, here's Capella. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Okongwu checks in for Capella, and Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovic. Schroeder finds Tatum. Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball. And you know, in the under 25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Outside Herter. Right side Hunter. And here's Okongwu for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Schroeder passes to Tatum. And that one's good. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Outside Hunter. They get it back. Outside Herter. To the wing, right side. Here's Young. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston trailing. To the left wing. Down low. Out to Schroeder from the baseline. He can't get it to go. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Young. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say, I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
And the Hawks with possession here.
2 minutes.
.152 left in the first half.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Atlanta making some changes here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Pritchard. To the paint. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
One hand on goal. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Williams. Over Canner. Ooh, stolen by Canner.
They've done a lot of good things today. But one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. With the drive. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Good recognition by Lou. sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
And here's Cantor. Outside Richardson. Pass to Pritchard. To the middle. Here's Cantor. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Williams. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's a Kongwu. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first. And that.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
We've got Kevin Huerter, a Kongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Williams in at the point guard position. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Shot is up. Richardson, no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Well, Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Soft touch off the glass.
What makes Cantor special? He's a center by trade, but his offensive game is so diverse. A solid passer.
Outside, Williams. To the inside, a Kongwu. And he dunks it down.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Williams passes to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Cantor. Hernan-Gomez on the wing. Nails it from 3. Hernan-Gomez has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Checking in for the Celtics.
And here's Young. Here he goes. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 6 points.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
It's Smart on the wing. To the paint. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Capella finds Collins. Now Hunter. Back to Young. Got a piece of it. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Schroeder passes to Horford. Here's Tatum from deep.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And Young the bucket on the assist by Hunter. And now it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Tries to break his ice. Out to Schroeder. Pass to Smart. Back to Schroeder. Fires for three. And that's collected by Trae Young. For Atlanta, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. There's 1:12 left in the third. Hunter passes to Young. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Hawks.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Something else, guys, they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jumper whenever they have a chance.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Hits the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 9.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Hunter against Brown. Down low. Horford. Kick out to Brown. That three's off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The Hawks have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Outside Young. Up top Capella. Back to Young. Shoots over Schroeder. No good with a jumper from the wing. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Celtics 5 right now. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Out to the right wing. Tatum passes to Horford. Kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. Back to Horford. To the right side. Pass to Schroeder. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Hawks shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Young, the pass to Collins. And here's Bogdanovich. Defended by Smart.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Smart, left side. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Here's Schroeder. Horford inside. He's against Capella. Smart for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Inside. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
high offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Capella, the pass to Young. To the middle. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Down low. Outside Schroeder. Brown with it. Over Hunter. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Young. Horford with a steal. Schroeder with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And so they foul intentionally.
Team second.
Up top Tatum. Collins defending. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Shakes him. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum.
During his rookie year, Jason Tatum battled LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals. Tatum's been an impact from the moment he joined the league.
Bogdanovich against Horford. Here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Outside Brown. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Horford. Defended by Bogdanovich. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Young. And the 3 off target.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Drops in the 3.
And Schroeder becoming a more consistent floor general out there.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Pass to Young. From the arc. That shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside Brown. 56 seconds left in the final quarter.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Brown against Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 4-3. Knocks down the long K.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tatum from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Capella in the high post. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position. Robinson with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Butler, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Capella trying to free himself up. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Hunter. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Nice to see Hunter showing a little bit of nasty out there.
And it's Miami's ball. Outside Lowry. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Took him no time at all on that one.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Now, here's Lowry. Butler with the ball. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to Lowry. The dish to Tucker. Good ball movement here by Miami. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And the pass to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Passes it to Lowry. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Count it. Good. Butler's got 6. Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Young pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. And Robinson comes to help. Young. The putback. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Young in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Goes up with it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler. Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now, and he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Adebayo. He doesn't hit that one. Collins with some nice D. It's Young on the wing. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Young. Following the score by Miami. Stolen by Tucker. And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Young looking it over. Collins trying to break free. Off with the layup. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Lowry against Young. And Capella sends it back. And here's the fast break. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 6 points for Kyle Lowry. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut back down to 3 points with the bucket from Tucker.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Collins passes to Young. Hunter kicks to Collins. Stolen by Tucker. Fast break. Here they come. The kick outside to Butler. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Stolen by Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets. And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Adebayo, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Inside, here's Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Dedmon inside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Hawks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Out left to the wing. Here's Reddish to the paint. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Dishes it to Williams. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Hawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
I count 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. The pass to Dedmon. Out to Morris. Passes it to Hero. Now Dedmon. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Williams. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 4. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Well, the work on the offensive glass has been impressive as well. So many of their points have come on second and maybe even third chance opportunities.
Here's Williams in Atlanta again with the bucket.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hero finds Dedmon. Now Hero. Pass to Dedmon. And stolen by Okongwu. The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. Pass to Reddish. Here's Herter. He's covered by Hero. And here's Gallinari. Right side, Williams. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Again, the Hawks score.
Pretty good mid-range player there. The touch from Lou Williams, especially in those kind of jumpers, that one's on the money.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that's a...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3. And here's Reddish. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19, a decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Now, here's Reddish. Defense is right there. And Reddish with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Hero passes to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Fires from deep. Got a hand on it. And they'll keep possession. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And don't sleep on Lou Will's arms. Although he's getting a little longer in the tooth, he can still rise up and be free.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Hawks leading by 12. Young outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. To the inside. Tucker. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. Over Lowry. And the shot no good, a bit short.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The pass to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Atlanta leading by 10. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Bogdanovich, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lowry dishes to Butler. It's deflected.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning. So the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
I love the advantage they've also racked up in the steals department. They've been very persistent on defense.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
From 11 feet away, Collins. And Collins is right there.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Butler goes in and slam dunk by Butler.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Here's Young. Up again. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting out a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Young passes to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And so they foul intentionally. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Young inside. Now recovering. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
The Heat trail by 14. Pass to Adebayo. And it's Lowry penetrating. Up and in on the layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
This guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Looking to get it going. And it's laid up and in by Young. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Butler against Hunter. Right wing, Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
A shot by Lowry, no good. The Hawks leading by 12. Collins passes to Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Back to Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. Here's Adebayo. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Butler against Young. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Miami grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Adebayo passes to Tucker. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Atlanta.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Clint Capella.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Robinson finds Tucker. Trying to end the drought. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Young against Lowry. Young outside. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Collins. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Can't get it to fall. And so Atlanta takes this one by a... All right, David, great job.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. A lot of star power in the front court between these teams. Chris, who is the best forward you ever played with?
Wow, when I think of forwards that I played with, I definitely have to go to my man Peja, Juwan Howard. Peja, small forward, Juwan Howard. Power forward, small forward, he could just do it all. But, man, those two guys are special. We won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Ball against Young. Ball passes to Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Capella. The kick to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And I mean, what can you do? Capella's agility, I mean, in the pick and roll, it's impressive.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Now here's Levine. And that one hits the back iron.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Here's Young. And he drives in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Ball. Here's Levine over Bogdanovic. Here's Vucevic, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Young can't hit.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Here's DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, man, showing off the playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up and makes the unselfish play.
Young, the pass to Capella. Ball with a steal. Here's the break. Pass to Levine. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's DeRozan. It's not going to go for him, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Young inside, pounded by Ball. Young misses. Stolen by Capella. Hunter passes to Young. Back to Hunter. Poke loose. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Young with the double team. Ball passes to Vucevic. Now Ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And again, Chicago no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. And he's going for the lob. And it's Capella with the jam.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
Young against Ball. Right wing. Here's Caruso. And Levine, here we go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Here's Bogdanovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Outstanding at taking it to the cup. Now look, when Bogdanovic is in attack mode, it's great to watch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Okongwu checks in for Capella.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first.
That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there. Now here's Young. Pass to Hunter. All alone. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Assist goes to
Young's got his third assist of the night.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Ball finds DeRozan. And here's Levine. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. Levine's got 6. It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
We're just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Okongwu in at the center. Here's Levine. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go. Zach LaVine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star in this league.
Now here's Young. Second chance effort. And here's Hunter from the arc. DeRozan with the rebound. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Levine passes to DeRozan. Little turnaround. Rebounded by the Hawks. Chris, you think back to the injuries Levine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
He showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky's the limit for him.
And so here is Chicago. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Ball passes to DeRozan. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Collins, no good.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the lay.
That's his first personal foul.
Chicago trailing here.
Team foul.
Now here's Ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Levine finds Ball. The three. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
He's doing some good work from long range. He had 2 threes in the first quarter. Now he's got 1 in the second.
And Young, here we go, uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in.
To the floor for the Hawks, Kevin Huerter.
Here's Ball. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. No good on the 3. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Herter gets the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are caring fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Outside Young. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got 6 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100%.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A line change here for Chicago. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside, Williams. To the inside. Inside. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Back to Williams. Going inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
White with it. Outside Jones. 6 to shoot. Rejected by Okongwu. From downtown. Williams misses.
Oh, that's just a lucky break for deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Takes it inside. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Atlanta foul. Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first personal
That one drops. He ties it up.
We saw the incredible potential of Kobe White.
At the line for
he hit 7 3-pointers in a single quarter in less than a month into his pro career. Come on, man, that's unreal. Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bulls out in front, up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams on left. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
With a remarkable feel for the game, Williams is a reliable ball handler in the pick and roll.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Ball passes to LaVine. Here's the 3. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Herter. It's Herter on the wing. Ball against Williams. Tries again. And the layup is good. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Ball against Williams. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And stolen by Williams. Outside Herter. Pass to Reddish. Ball against Williams. To the paint. Okongwu. And that one is hammered home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Caruso. On the wing, Levine. To the middle. A shot to stop the drought. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. DeRozan against Collins. Fades and shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively. And with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And here's Young. He's got 6. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 8.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Young against Ball. Pass to Vucevic. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Capella, the pass to Young. Over Vucevic. They get it again.
And the massive wingspan of Capella, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Young against Ball to the inside. Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Back to Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Hope you got some popcorn, because when Levine gets up for a slam, Zach will put on the show.
Outside Hunter. Collins outside. Young against Ball. A nice shot by Young. He's got 10.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Ball outside. Pass to Levine. DeRozan right side. It's stolen by Hunter. A good look from Bogdanovich. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Assist from
Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
The confidence Bogdanovich plays with is infectious. It's perfect capitalizing from these spots.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Hawks on top, up by 12. And we'll be back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot.
And he's in his 3-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
Here's Young. And that bucket makes it a 6 for 10 in the contest.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the left side wing. Bogdanovich against Levine. From deep. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Second 3-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Collins has got his first 2 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Pass to Levine. DeRozan against Collins. With the fadeaway. And it's DeRozan missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And you really got to whack Bogdanovich to stop the basket. I mean, he's that skilled of a finisher.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Another thing that jumps out to me is the big number of assists that they made over the course of this game.
Up top, Levine. Over to the left wing. DeRozan outside. Shoots over Young. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Left side, Young. Back to Collins. Lets it go from deep. Young can't hit. For Chicago, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Young. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
That's just a needless dribble. You've got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
On the wing, Levine over Bogdanovich. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Outside Young.
2 minutes
inside.
In the game.
Collins finds Capella to the wing on the left. Young against DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Capella with the jam.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Caruso. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now DeRozan, guarded by Capella. And it's DeRozan missing.
Just the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Trae Young.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
And Young, here we go. That one goes in. And the Hawks lead by 14.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
34 seconds left in the game. The three is up. And they'll get another chance. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Collins outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
And the Hawks with possession here. Outside Young. From deep. Young missing again.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one.
Thank you.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. We got a lot of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
Now, here's Collins. Here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And it's in there. Tatum's got the first basket of the game for Boston. And has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Stolen by Smart. Tatum deciding where to go with it. The feed to Horford. Smart on the wing. Brown outside. The three-pointer no good. And it's the Hawks ball. Searching for their first points of the game. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
And the basket by Tatum.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Young with the ball. Capella finds Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Gallinari is checked in for Young.
Danilo Gallinari.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young's checked in for Gallinari. Now here's Smart. Schroeder outside. Back to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Tatum's got 8 points.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Now, here's Collins.
In the first 2 minutes.
Young pass to Collins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Here's Smart. Passes it to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Out to the wing. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Hawks trail by 6. Collins finds Capella. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
And here's Schroeder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Brown outside. Shot on the way, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Capella kicks to Hunter. Young outside. From outside, off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Smart. Makes it off the glass.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Young is double. And stolen by Tatum. It's good. He's got 10.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. Here's Collins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Here's Smart. Pass to Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Boston, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the center filling out the middle. Here's Tatum following the basket by Trae Young. Schroeder passes to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Horford trying to free himself up. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Here's Young following the basket by Al Horford. To the paint. Here's Collins. That's in coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Now Smart. Pass to Tatum. Left side, Horford. Brown outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Young with the ball. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Deflects the pass. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari's checked in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. Count it.
The shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble or, in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
So here's Gallinari to the inside. Okongwu.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. Inside, here's Horford. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. Rebound by the Hawks. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game for the Hawks. Corky Dangs checked in for Okongwu. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young.
Cam Reddish. Lou
Williams scanning the floor. Over in the corner, Reddish. Back to Williams. The dish now to Jang. Here's Herter. Misses off the left iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Brown dishes to Tatum. The 7-footer falls. 14 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Williams. Horford with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Schroeder passes to Horford. That shot off the mark. Now here's Reddish. Passes to Williams.
Well, tremendous defense from Dennis Schroeder. He is willing to give extra effort on that end of the floor.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 14 points.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. Horford high post. Capella's there. To the paint. The kick out to Tatum. There's the triple. Smart misses. The Hawks trailing. And here is Hunter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Boy, you have to love how engaged Marcus Smart is defensively. This guy is a nightmare for the offense.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Brown outside. Rebound, Atlanta. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Now here's Capella. After the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Hunter. That one no good. And it's Boston the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Schroeder dishes to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Here's Young. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
His first.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
And that one falls for Young. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. And it's Reddish in for DeAndre Hunter. And the pass to Cannon. Richardson against Bogdanovich. Back to Richardson. Shot clock at 5. Free throw line jump shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Cantor. Misses from close range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Capella, the pass to Young. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. True on the 14-footer.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
And he commits the intentional foul. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Young.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Here's Pritchard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the middle. And Cantor throws it down.
Well, a 7-footer showing how easy it can be. And is Cantor aggressive.
Outside Williams. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
1:24 left here in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Over in the corner, Williams. Now, Hernan Gomez. Back to Williams. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Capella. Out to Gallinari. Williams with a clean look. Offline with his 3. The Celtics with the lead. Down low, Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Well, you've got to be able to attack the rim off the perimeter. Josh Richardson sending a message with that dunk.
Williams with the ball. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Williams. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics lead by 3, and will return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center. He's in the game for the Celtics. And the dunk by Tatum.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Smart.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta.
First team foul.
Boston leading by 5.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella.
Schroeder outside. Over in the corner, Brown. Smart passes to Brown. Feeds it to Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford, just powering his way through.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Brown. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Celtics lead by 8.
The assist totals, Devin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Good work there as it goes.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Brown outside. Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. It's good from long range. Brown's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
Over to the left wing. A three from Bogdanovich. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. And they pick up 2.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Smart. Driving the lane. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Young with no one around. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 7. Horford finds Brown. Schroeder outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Brown. Five to shoot. Shot on the wing. Not going to go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Inside, here's Young. And they call the foul. The coach's challenge has been issued. It's been like this, out of the wire. This is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dennis Schroeder. That's his second.
In a moment, now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Horford the pass to Tatum. Horford dishes to Schroeder. Horford kicks to Tatum. Back to Horford.
If you want to know why they turned Al Horford, it's because he delivers time and again.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. From deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And here's Brown. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll have
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a pan his thing.
Thank you, Kev.
Oh, he's honest, that's for sure. DA, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Here's Young, and he drives in, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Lowry against Young. Now here is Lowry. D right on him, and he makes that one. Lowry's got 5 now.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Young's shot is off.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Yeah, easy call.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
Butler against Hunter. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Young. He feeds it to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And Young kicks to Capella, and there's the pass to Hunter. Now here's Bogdanovich. And Adebayo sends it back, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Clock at 4. One-on-one here. Here's Butler trying to get open as Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on DeAndre Hunter. It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. Collins, good.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins, explosive there.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And, John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Poked away. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Trying to get open is Bogdanovich.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Back to Capella. A second chance effort. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
1:05 left in the first quarter. Young outside to the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. Deep two from Robinson. And Tucker kicks to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Goes back up. Robinson passes to Butler. They get it back. Adebayo on the follow.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Young against Lowry. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Clock at 6. Bobbed up there for Collins. The kick out to Young. Capella inside. Now recovering. Collins wide open. He fires. Cans it from downtown. Collins has got 5 now.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
To the paint, here's Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Collins, a 3 from Bogdanovich. Hits it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture that he can build.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And a beautiful finish by Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Williams looking over the floor. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Lowry passes to Robinson. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd basket.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Back to Butler. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Williams. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 5 in the bucket from Bogdanovich. Hero kicks to Morris. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Collins passes to Hunter. Bogdanovich looking around. Here's Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Kept alive by Atlanta. 1:31 left in the first half. Here's Okongwu. Second shot opportunity, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Pass to Strus. Here's Dedmon. 1:12 left to play in the first half. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Used to shooting through contact. I think every big man gets that kind of treatment. Dedmon, nice finish.
Back to Williams. Down low, Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. And Okongwu slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Up top, Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
The Hawks trail by 7. Outside Williams. Driving to the basket. And stolen by Dedmon. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Hero. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Williams passes to Huerter. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Williams. Drives to the hoop. That one, no good. And so it's Miami ahead. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 12 points, 3 assists. And that does it for our...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Huerter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. Here's Dedmon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dedmon's got 6. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Williams against Oladipo. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Strus passes to Dedmon. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Dedmon dishes to Oladipo. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 8.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. A different look for Miami.
Personal foul. First team foul.
90 seconds now into the second half. inside. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young. Hunter's got his first bucket of the night.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Lowry passes to Butler. With the drive. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Quick and athletic Butler. They're able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 9.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Well, Heat leading by 6. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. To the wing on the left. Capella kicks to Young. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Outside Lowry. Driving inside. The kick outside to Butler. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Outside Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And here are the Heat now. Lowry dishes to Butler.
Well, Hunter's trying to make an impact on the defensive end right now.
He can't get that one. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
The Hawks working the ball around. Young dishes to Capella. And Young kicks to Collins. A 3-pointer, no good. The Heat leading by 4. The shot by Lowry, no good.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Hunter. That's in coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Butler with the ball. He's got 10. Lowry inside the line. The offensive rebound.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. Heat. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Lowry in at the point. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Oh!
Have it out of hat. That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Well, their pass to Lowry. Back to Butler. Robinson for three. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
Young against Lowry. In the corner, it's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his fourth assist in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. Lowry kicks to Robinson. There's the pass to Adebayo. Over Collins. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Adebayo. Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Capella dishes to Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trey is a flat-out scorer.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight. Passes it to Capella. And Young, here we go. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Outside Butler. Robinson passes to Lowry. Outside Butler. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
The Heat need to get a shot off. Bucket is good. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Outside Robinson. Lowry kicks to Robinson. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there. It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. Here's Dedmon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his fourth.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
Well, Dedmon plays with some power, and when he's aggressive, it forces the defense to get a little bit more physical with him.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 5.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Young taking his time here. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. Over Butler. It's hauled in by the Heat. From the arc. They get it back.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. David, thank you.